come and connect one-on-one, you can share that whole sheet of benefits with me. I feel like I have a story for everything. Someone is like, I broke my foot. I'm like, yeah, I broke mine. Let me show you. But moving right along. So our next talker is Nompumelelo. Nompumelelo Kunene. Is that it?
Yeah.
Nompumelelo is the CEO and founder of Swazi Canadian International Foundation, which is a worldwide humanitarian relief and development organization. It's dedicated to support the less privileged with basic needs, to demonstrate the love of God and promote poverty relief. She's well known of encouraging many to rise from their obstacles. Welcome, Nompumelelo Kunene.
How are you all doing this evening?
Is it connected, Nancy? Did you put the thing in? Oh, turn the mic off.
In Swaziland, we say Sanibonani, meaning hello. Good evening, ladies. My name is Mpumi. Just call me Mpumi. I hope you are all excited about tonight because I am really gonna change you. Yeah. First of all, I would like to greet our amazing host, Rihanna, and the founder of Women Host, Bridget. Can you ladies give them a round of applause? And also I would like to greet our amazing guest speakers that I'm sharing the platform with and the floor at large. Hallelujah. So before I continue, I just want to double check if I'm in the right room here. How many of you with a raise of hand can say that, Mpumi, I have never ever complained in life? Never. Okay, seemingly I did, right? Sometimes we go complaining about everything. Oh, the weather is really bad today. Traffic was worse than expected. My family drives me crazy sometimes. Oh, the movie was really disappointing. You name it. Though whining can be a way to build an inspiration, it can also keep us from acting. And it gives excuses time to procrastinate from achieving goals. One thing I've realized is that we usually complain in the wake of a negative situation. And we tend to focus more on the problem than finding potential solutions. It's so much easier to complain than to find solutions. And individuals who whine on a regular basis are up to bad health. So next time we'll find you complaining that, why do pizzas come in square boxes? They're cut in round. And funny enough, they're cut in triangles. Does that sound like you? Yeah? So, no. Okay, yes. So why don't you just be like this widow? Sorry, when I practice, I was practicing for a TEDx talk. Like I'll be like walking around. So if you see me walking away from the mic, it's okay. It's a TEDx talk. Okay? So why don't you just be like this widow who never complained? Even if she had so many reasons to complain, no one ever paid attention on her. My mother suffered a double loss when my father died. The assets that she could have inherited were all taken by the in-laws. Being widowed presents a remarkable form of a shift, one which is entirely different from any kind of separation a human being can experience. You can only imagine how it felt like being in her shoes. She only wished that my dad could have written a will to protect her from the inhuman mistreatment she got from his family members. And most of the treatments were geared towards dehumanizing her, which was always a painful psychological experience that she had to live throughout her life. My father had failed to write a will clearly stating how their assets will be distributed. And this left my mom vulnerable to abuse from the in-laws. As a widow, my mother instantly lost respect, her dignity, her voice, and visibility. It was as if anything that gave her the right to be a human being and being a respected woman was all attached to my father. So when my father died, it was as if everything was buried with him. A story which is echoed in most societies. Most people, they are afraid of talking about death, yet death is inevitable. And when it's untimely, it leaves such devastation behind. So ladies, when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars and show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside. How many of you knows the phoenix bird in this room? Yeah? Okay, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried hundreds of years ago. This immortal creature acquires new life by rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents to us our ability to rise against all odds, which represent to us success and vision. If I was at church, I was going to say hallelujah.
Just say amen.
So ladies, remember to put your vanity aside and show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside. This creature rose from its ashes when nobody else knew it was going to rise, but it decided to rise. No matter what kind of obstacles life is subjecting you to, arise from that disaster tougher and more effective. Don't be afraid to fall apart, because most of us were so afraid to fall apart. Because strength is built beyond your battles. So believe in your ability to rise and do something that you could have not done before. Because what? God cannot give you anything that you can't handle. God can never give me anything that I can't handle, for sure. So I believe if you keep up your faith in your abilities, work hard, be determined, and have faith in God, you can always have a way to deal with life, and you can accomplish all of your heart's desires. So I grew up as an orphan, a young girl with big dreams, when big was all about the kings and queens. With the support I got from my mom, I knew exactly what I wanted in life. I would always go confident in the direction of my dreams, regardless of the challenges that my mom experienced trying to provide the basic needs for us. But because like a phoenix, I had the drive within me that I am unstoppable in the direction of my dreams. No matter what, I will always have the spirit of a phoenix that I will rise from against all odds, no matter what's coming out my way. So my favorite book in the book of Psalms 27, it says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked came against me to eat up my flesh, my enemies and foes, they stumbled and fell. Though war may rise against me, my heart shall not fear. Though an army may encamp against me, in this I will be confident. One thing I have desired of the Lord, that I may seek, that I will dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold in the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his tabernacle, so that in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret place of his most high he shall hide me. He shall set me high upon a rock." Hallelujah. Amen. Complaining anything whatsoever. And you will never achieve happiness by doing so. If I may ask you a question tonight, does the world owe you anything really? Or you'll have to be the one responsible for a living. But instead you're taking away that opportunity to deal with whatsoever you come across in life, and you are here complaining. Justifications are simple for the individuals who are reluctant to act and who are also reluctant to find results. But instead they force the blame onto other people for their own actions. Be the one in charge of your driver's seat. Be the one who is in charge of your driver's seat. Be strict with yourself and take actions that carries you steadily forward towards achieving your goals. Be strict with yourself and take actions. Don't leave yourself in denial. Your concerns can be borne without involving everyone else in your own persona and wasting the precious moment that could have been devoted in resolving the matter that is bothering you. So ladies, in this wonderful evening, I want to tell you that as an orphan growing up, I was so fed up with being stigmatized, ignored, excluded in most activities. I told myself at a very tender age that the moment I become privileged, I just want to make a difference to such community. To that orphan who doesn't fit anywhere in the school. To that widow who doesn't belong anywhere in the community and whose voice has been silenced. To that single parent like I do, who's trying by all means to raise her own children by herself. I just wanted to make a difference to this community, to remind them that they do exist and matter in their community. I believe in promoting poverty relief and community empowerment into other impoverished. I wanted to demonstrate the love of God by giving back to the community, so that the less privileged individuals have their basic needs met, to have an improved economic opportunities to impact their community. So I founded Swazi Canadian International Foundation based on my experience, to stimulate a worldwide awareness and obliging resources on the dilemma of those who are trapped in the series of poverty, to convey confidence to the vulnerable, strives to alleviate the suffering, illiteracy, and to build a dependable network in making sure that our commitment of better life for all is achieved in a compassionate and dignified manner. So ladies, I've already spoke everything about who I am today, but I want to tell you something, that the way to your success isn't always clear. And it's not always easy to discover. But you can do a lot more than you think. And none of this means that the search isn't valuable. It can be tough, yes, I know that. And there may be instances of hesitation. But learn how to have confidence in your own dreams. Don't give up on your heart's desires. Just recall this in case you can't find your way out. I can have the drive within me to become what I really want. Can you say this after me? I can have the drive within me.
I can have the drive within me
to become what I really want.
to become what I really want.
Can you make it more personal? I can have the drive within me
I can have the drive within me
to get what I really want.
to get what I really want.
Because the reality is, your journey to be a better person starts with you. Knowing who you are at your core will make you understand that you are the only one responsible to accomplish your heart's desires. You are the only one responsible to achieve your dreams. So be in full control of your life. If you have a dream, conduct yourself like you have faith in your own powerful voice. And guess what? It will echo throughout the universe. Just believe in your powerful voice and it will echo in the universe. If there is anything humankind has learned about behaviors is that who you are and will be is 100% down to you. Who you are and will be is 100% down to you. So never give up in your dreams. Treat every phase towards your visions as an achievement. This is about becoming more in harmony with your deeper self. Because you cannot produce if you are not true to yourself. So how many of you ladies can say that tonight, I am true to myself? I am true to myself with a raise of hand. Okay, I see you, girl. So curveballs will continually be coming your direction. But you will see opportunities, you will see tests as opportunities to learn as you pursue your own dreams. You need to disregard all the negative attitude that creates struggles with your relationships. Letting go of undesirable opinions allows you to be the best version of yourself, which will help you to heal emotionally and gives you peace. Fake it until ladies, let's fake it until we make it. As you attract a different conduct of moving towards your dream and push yourself to keep moving forward. So if I may ask you ladies, okay, this is the tip. If I may ask you ladies, what do you see in that picture? I heard fish. It's all about the mindset. If you're above the water, you will see a shark. And if you're below the water, you will see? Yeah. I can't say it's a fish, I can't say it's a shark, but it's all about the mindset. So it's all about the mindset at the end of the day. Once you believe, your attitude will be set to prosper. You might have moments when you just want to throw in the towel. But I urge you to overcome all those doubts by analyzing all possible consequences and notice more possibilities on what you can do to move forward. So if you exercise constructive thinking and fake yourself and fake your confidence in yourself long enough, you can be able to contest all the challenges and delays you come across in life. I'm just gonna ask you to close your eyes for 1 minute. Just take a deep breath. The first 30 seconds, I want you to ask yourself this question. I know it might be so scary because it's dark, but just ask yourself, if I have to die today, at this very moment, this hour, what dream will die with me? What vision will die with me? What idea will die with me? Just think about this for 30 seconds, and then the next 30 seconds, you're gonna come up with a solution because it's all up to you. Just take one moment. Now you can open your eyes. You already have the solution. I'm not going to ask you. You already have the solution. So we may all have those days when we just feel like we don't want to do it. We don't want to do anything. But please, ladies, surprise yourself by pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. Life is filled with unpredicted twists. And from time to time, the right path isn't always clear. Letting yourself to produce over time is an essential part of life. It's significant to understand that disappointments are a natural part of life, and fear of achieving hides in our own intuitive. So who is ready to push push herself out of her comfort zone. Say I.
Aye.
Okay, we're together. So we might have moments when you no longer have faith in your dreams. But a key component in rising as an individual is learning to accept your personal accountability. Developing a practice takes time and replication. But remember that even small habits can have an influential, increasing consequence. You always have to take new habits and activities slow, which will keep you taking baby steps in the right path. So in closing, ladies, I want to encourage you by letting you know that the world functions rather inversely. And everything that you need doesn't come easy. So please, ladies, don't ever pay attention to naysayers. No, we really don't need worrywarts in our lives, right? When something poses as an obstacle to you, that situation challenges you to discover the ability to press forward. Actual strength is in the hands of the one who always flourishes. And there is hope for everyone's situation. So utilize it as a marvel to step onto a better view. You know, I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. Completely wrong. So from today onwards, just tell yourself that the sky is your point of view. Keep on exploring to greater heights. Thank you.
Thank you, Nompumelelo. That was a beautiful Women Talk Africa TED Talk. So our next talker is Ketia Lomboso Ngoya. Is that right? Okay. So she is a young